Welcome back to Primetime Local News. Josh Ryan joined here by Michael Radford, the principal of Dorintosh Central School, as we've just been enjoying the ICANN Games, the 20th anniversary of said games, which has had the school much more than filled to capacity, I would say.
Yeah, there's about 350 participants and volunteers here today, 180 approximately students that participate in this event.
And compare that to the population of Dorintosh, it's almost close to doubling the size of the town.
It's pretty close, yeah. And everyone comes out from the community and they all pitch in and help, so everyone's here. If you need anyone, you come look for them at the school today.
And so because it was the 20th anniversary, obviously it's been an influx in students. How challenging has it been, but also fun to experience that many kids? Because normally you get around 130 kids and it's closer to 180.
Yeah, it's there's been some more challenges because we've wanted to do something special for kids and volunteers, like getting T-shirts for the 20th year, as well as swag bags, and locating some grants and some funding and some donations from community to help us deliver those little extra incentives for the event this year. So it's taken a little more time, but it's been well worth it.
Now, just talk a little bit about the impact that the games in themselves have on the school, because as you said, there's a ton of kids that come in, a ton of parents as well. Whether it's the amount of kids that are being serviced, the exposure the school gets, or just the interaction you have with the different people that come in, why is it such a big event for the school?
I think it's a big event because it gives opportunities for students that maybe don't succeed in traditional track and field games, where they can really be successful and have a great time. It's inclusive for all students that would benefit. You don't need a diagnosis. It's for anyone that would benefit from an event like this. But the neat thing is, over the years, it's brought in provincial schools like ourselves, but also has brought in federal schools, so band schools. So there's that relationship building between people from reserve schools and people from the provincial system, and it's kind of morphed into this sharing of relationship, and I think that's a huge part of moving towards reconciliation as well.
And that was even mentioned at the beginning of the ceremonies, where you had the elder come in and say the prayer in Cree. Has that been something that you've seen transformed even in your 2 years here?
Yeah, what we've tried to do in the school is we've tried to transition our culture. Everything we do in this building is through the lens of an Indigenous lens, through the Circle of Courage. So we want to develop students that are able to develop sense of belonging, relationships with others, introduce new skills for mastery of skills, and lead them to independence of those skills. But then after that, we're not done. We need to complete that circle by sharing those skills and the knowledge that they've learned with others. So this fits in perfectly because this is a community event where everyone is building relationships. There's new skills. There's people that have been coming to this event for years that have mastered skills and are sharing their knowledge with others. And we're sharing it with community, with schools throughout the Northwest School Division, as well as MLTC and the tribal schools as well.
Sounds awesome. Sounds like you've already made some strides in building a more productive relationship with the different members of the community.